Today I feel like a loving virgin dripping blood. Something hurts. I usually suffer from emotional pains, and apparently the pain in my heart moved to my mouth today. Lately I feel much better, but today I went for a walk, and when I walk alone, with my heart open to the world, my skin becomes much thinner and more sensitive, and I feel everything very much, each blowing like real whips. It is exhausting. I should not open my heart so much, but that's what I have to do to be myself. That openness makes me so sensitive that it's painful, but it doesn't necessarily have a negative implication. When I was walking today with a flower on the left side of my chest, pinned to the long red dress, there were people looking at me, but mostly hormonal men looking at me, men who wanted to have sex. They don't understand anything about me. I am an albatross whose big wings bleed as I drag them along. At the end of the walk, I even started limping because the wings were heavy and split, fractured, and I left a trail of red blood behind me. All that blood was the price of my sensitivity. I was an aching virgin flying, ascending towards the sky, surrounded by a blinding light. Blood was falling from my naked body, revealing the wounds of a lonely past. God has brought me to a lonely path. This was my destiny from the beginning. And at that moment, I felt invisible. It was something infinitely painful, but there was also a palpable humanity in it that made it infinitely beautiful, that sincere pain that I faced with my hand on my heart and my head held high. I felt more invisible than ever. Going out into the world alone and with an open heart is the most painful thing that can happen, but in my case it is necessary. I have to learn to walk with a firm step. No one sees me. No one really sees me. And the longest lasting looks were from mediocre men who wanted to put their hands on me and spread my legs. They didn't understand what I meant. No one except myself. And maybe that's the real answer to my pain. In the end, it's just me in this quiet room taking care of myself. I still remember when an old ghost, far away, so far away I barely remember him, had to bite my face hard in order to ejaculate. I think in the end you don't have to try to make an impression. Just be yourself and hold your pain, if you're in pain, with dignity. I own my pain, and that's why I don't mind showing it anymore. I have also realized that my pain is no longer mine alone, but the world's pain. Because I have decided to fly like an angel on earth. The earth is too heavy. I don't belong here. I need to be true to my nature. In reality, I am an albatross. And as I walked, when I reached the end, I had to limp. It hurt so much. No one noticed. I glanced back before I left. I had left a long trail of blood that lovingly drifted to infinity, the infinity of my being, until my strength ran out. I had barely eaten and was weakened. I was a poor bird without energy or vitality. I was being devoured by the violent maelstrom of the world.